I'm here with my parents, Tim and Vicky Linsdale. We've been doing some repairs on gear. I have not been doing well this year. I damaged my backpack, my ultralight backpack. I'm going to show you the repair we did there. Mom, she's going to explain the repair that I did while I was sitting in the K2 Aviation, where I tore my pants on this ladder. And then Dad going to show where I tore my pants with my crampons. Been a kind of a rough year for gear, but Mom and Dad have been supporting me in all my adventures. Mom is a sewer extraordinaire. She shows me how to use the sewing machine, right, Mom?
That's right.
Yep. And Dad, he is part of the Boy Scouts of America program called the Scouting Program now. And he's got what's called the Silver Beaver. Can you explain, Dad, what the Silver Beaver is?
Silver Beaver is an award for volunteer service with the, it's the highest award you can receive at council level.
Nice. And how many years you been in scouting?
Over 50.
Nice. Pretty good experience?
Oh yeah, I recommend it to every parent. Don't pass up the time, it goes by quick. And scouting's a great place to help your child learn and grow.
Nice. And I'm an Eagle Scout, and only because of my two parents did I ever make it through, right?
That's right.
So I'm going to show you some gear repairs we've done just to keep my stuff going, because I prefer to keep gear going and then throw it away and keep like buy new stuff. That's foolish. When I learned from both of my parents, just a little stitch in time saves 9 sort of thing. So let's show you that. Thanks, Mom and Dad. The first repair was I tore a triangle tear in my irreplaceable Montbell pants, which made me cry. I snagged them on a metal ladder. And I tried to use gear tape here, but it just, where the joint is in the seat, it kept flexing and cracking. You can see I did a zigzag stitch and a holder stitch, but there wasn't much left after my Denali expedition. And Mom, if you could flip it inside out, that's what I learned from my mom, is you've got that patch and I ran it around to hold it. But she taught me the zigzag pattern where you can see the tear line here and the tear line here. I just zigzag back and forth all the way around. Took like half an hour. It took forever to get this done, but it allowed me to save my pants for my expedition. And that's what I learned from my mom, is how to do these running stitches here. And then you call this a zigzag, right, Mom?
Yes.
And then what was a regular stitch?
Yeah,
just a regular stitch there. Okay, so we got that. And then the next piece of gear, the next repair I had to do is my Eddie Bauer climbing pants. I was climbing and I snagged my crampon into my pants. You can see the repair here. Just put a hole. And what we did is, using the sewing machine, this is white, but you can use a Singer or anything else. We put it on the zigzag pattern number 11. And you put it on that zigzag pattern. And what we did is my mom just zigzagged directly over the hole, ran it out, and then we ran back a couple times. If you flip it inside out, her suggestion was just to use a little piece of backing fabric, literally 97 cents of fat. Well, this is probably like 1 cent of fabric. Just bought 97 cents of quarter yard of fabric at Walmart, super inexpensive. And you can see just the zigzag back in here and just cut it to size. And if you look at the outside again, it repaired my pants, so I'm good to go. It's not perfectly sexy, but that's just how repairs work when you put holes with crampons. And then, finally, the repair on my backpack, because I was sliding some tent poles in, it finally cut through my backpack. This is like 20 years old, but I don't want to lose it because you can't buy these backpacks anymore from Gregory. And all we did as a repair is we bought a quarter yard of polyester fabric that's shiny on one side or not shiny on the other. It doesn't really matter. But Mom, could you stretch the fabric one way and stretch it the other, or try to at least? See, it doesn't have you stretch that direction. And then no stretch on that direction, so it made it easy to sew, and it makes a very firm repair. And then simply what we did is the same sort of thing. It's gonna be really hard to show the inside, but we just put a piece of backer fabric right back here. And then we used push pins, right?
Straight pins.
Or straight pins. I keep saying push pins, but straight pins. Just pinned it through the fabric there, and then just ran a bunch of zigzag stitches again. back and forth, and then what's this called?
Straight stitch.
Just literally a straight stitch to hold this in place. And can we see if we can open this up? Yeah, it's gonna be really hard. Maybe, oh, there we go. I just could go in there and look, check that out. Perfect. Yeah, so we'll focus it there. And that is the repair. It's not super attractive, but I am not a fashion model. All I want to do is get out and enjoy my adventures. To use my Gregory backpack again. This thing has probably 1,000+ miles on it. And these are just some of the repair techniques I've learned from my mom. So Mom, how did we do that? Why did we put that fabric in the back, and what does it do for you?
Putting the fabric in the back just reinforces where you're stitching, so that even because the fabric's going to be weak where that tear is. So even zigzagging still could actually, actually pull apart by putting the fabric there. It's got something to hold on to. Right.
Does it have to be any special fabric, high tech? What's the...
No, you don't have to. If you can find a fabric that's similar to what your fabric is, it's better. But just about anything would work, even a cotton or just something.
Right. Yeah, and I just bought that 97 cents of fabric, if you want to grab it there, from Walmart. I mean, a 97 cents, it's like $1. But I just found a quarter cut of polyester. And so what's a quarter yard? So they sell it in yards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you just literally go to Walmart or Michael's or Joann's or whatever and just ask them for, usually it's techie fabric. This is polyester. I mean, so you could literally use anything, but would a synthetic fabric would be better, I would say?
Probably. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, compared to cotton, it'd last a lot longer.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then what? Any other ideas or advice for people when they repair their gear?
Yeah. Well, if you get the tear and you can get it done as soon as possible, because it helps by getting it repaired soon. As it sits around, it's going to start shredding or tearing more. So that's why you want to get it done quick.
Right. So don't let that go for any. So even the fabric just sitting there and you handle the item, it'll start shredding.
No, but
but the longer you let it sit.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah. And if there's any kind of stretching or anything before you get it fixed, then you're going to have, it's going to wear out. Right. It's going to wear, so.
Perfect. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Mom. Thank you very much. My parents have made all these videos and everything possible. Please like, comment, subscribe, and if you want to leave comments below to say hi to Tim and Vicky. All right.